What's up guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a little rundown on my nutrition, how I stay balanced and how I stay healthy. So over here to the left we do have some coconut water. Now I drink coconut water every single day. I put it in my smoothie. For one, coconut water is very high in potassium. It is one of the main two electrolytes, sodium being the other electrolyte. So it's very important for hydration. Over here is some Greek yogurt. So I like the Faye brand as well as the Oikos 000. The Faye is just plain Greek yogurt. It just tastes kind of tarty, which I do kind of enjoy. But then I will mix in a little bit of the vanilla Oikos to add in some flavor if I need to. Then over here we do have some tuna packets. So these are 16 grams of protein per packet. They're quick and easy to take on the go. The sweet and spicy one is my favorite. Over here we do have some ground chicken breast. So this is 1 pound of meat. It is the 8%, so we got a little bit of fat in there. And then we do have a package of ground turkey. That is a 3-pound package. Over here we do have eggs. Eggs is one of my favorite protein sources. It's very high in vitamins and minerals, and it's great to have any time of the day. You know, you can have breakfast for breakfast, you can have breakfast for dinner. Yeah, so eggs are phenomenal. Over here we do have some frozen veggies. So this is like some sweet potato veggie spirals that I have here. And it's just great to have frozen veggies and, you know, just basically throw them in the microwave, heat them up. Over here is just another little steam fresh bag. It is roasted red potato blend. So it looks like we got some broccoli, peppers, carrots, and some corn. Over here we do have some butternut squash and cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese on my eggs. I love cheese on, you know, these little dishes I make. I'll show you guys later, but I kind of make like a bowl of meat, rice, veggies, and I love to top it with some cheese. We got some canned carrots. Canned items are always good to have too. It's just easy to just keep in the cabinet, and you know, times like this where the quarantine is, you know, canned items stay good for a very long time. Then over here we do have some mixed berries. So these I just throw in my smoothie. Again, frozen fruit is great to have. You can always just have it in the freezer, ready to go. We do have some rice. This is my favorite rice from Uncle Ben's. It is jasmine. It's just quick and easy. You could buy like a big old, you know, like 3-pound bag of rice and just get a rice cooker, which would be much cheaper in the long run, but I just like these because they're quick and easy. We get a 3-pound bag of apples. We have some oatmeal. We have some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's one of my favorite cereals. We have some cinnamon raisin bagels. We do have some Planta protein. We have some bananas, and then we do have some 2% milk. So that's pretty much a rundown of what I typically eat. And so I do follow a fasting lifestyle. So I typically don't eat breakfast. My first meal will be anywhere from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then I'll get in my second meal, usually post-workout. But since I'm not gonna be going to the gym, I'll probably be doing a home workout here because of, you know, the quarantine and all. But I'll show you guys how I prepare my meals, and let's get this day going. All right guys, so it is currently 12:32 p.m. And so I'm going to have my first meal of the day, and I always like to start my day off with a smoothie. Well, start the afternoon off or whenever I open up my eating window. Now, it's typically anywhere from like 12 to 1, sometimes maybe 11, depending on what time I train. So I like to have a smoothie because it's very easy for the body to break down and digest, and fruits are very hydrating. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna do 1 cup of blueberries. And then in here, I usually just put my frozen bananas. This is just an old, you know, just organic blueberry bag. So I have frozen bananas in here. And then we're gonna do 1 cup of the pressed coconut water. Again, this stuff is super amazing, high in potassium. It's good to keep those electrolytes balanced. And then we are going to add some Planta protein. So this is the peanut butter flavor. I really do love it. It's super tasty. And personally, I really like vanilla, because I always make smoothies all the time. So you can pretty much mix vanilla with anything. But the flavor of this peanut butter banana on its own is out of this world. But for me, I personally like, you know, vanilla the most. So I'm gonna do 1.5 scoops, which is gonna be 30 grams of protein. And then also Another supplement I really recommend is creatine. So creatine been shown to help increase strength, performance, and endurance. So I just take 5 grams per day, and it is a fairly cheap supplement. I feel like everybody could afford, you know, creatine. So that is one I do really recommend. So, all right, this is gonna be the smoothie. Let's go blend it up. Oh, and the one thing I did forget was Celtic sea salt. So along with potassium, you need sodium. So we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. All right, now we're ready to blend. Oh man, that is so tasty. All right, so we are cooking up the next meal. That smoothie was delicious, and it's only been, you know, 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes since I had it. So what I would normally do is I would drink that smoothie and then I would go to the gym like 30 minutes to an hour after. And what I really like about just having that smoothie only is it's got plenty of fruit, which has fructose, which will fill your liver glycogen, and you know, it gets me through my training sessions. And then when I come home, I like to have a huge feast and a big old meal. So usually I'm only having like a smoothie and then a huge massive feast of food. But today I'm gonna have that smoothie, and then I'm gonna make up some eggs and stuff and chill for a little bit, and then I'll probably get in a home workout, and then I will have like my big meal after. So what we have here, we have some peppers and onions cooking up over here. We have 4 eggs, which we're gonna scramble up, throw in the pan. And also, I wanted to share with you guys, I know a lot of you guys don't have food scales at home, or actually maybe some of you do, but it's a very good tool to use. You know, say if you're trying to like lose weight or even build muscle, it's very important to know how much you're putting in your body. So if you have the scale at home, definitely use it. So I'm gonna use 2 ounces of cheese. I'll show you guys how easy this is. So on the back here, it's gonna say all of the calories, macros, and also what the serving size is. So it says 1/4 cup, which is 28 grams, which is basically 1 ounce. So I'm just gonna weigh out 2 ounces or 56 grams. So that way it's just, you're spot on and you know exactly what you're putting in your body. So that way when it comes time, if you need to make adjustments, you can make some adjustments and then you can continue making progress. Hey, look at this, it's gonna be good. All right guys, so here we do have our eggs with peppers, onions, and some cheese. And we're gonna put some ketchup on top of there because I love ketchup on my eggs. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love it. And then also we do have a cinnamon raisin bagel with some peanut butter and some fluff. So it's like a peanut butter and fluff cinnamon raisin bagel sandwich. And I'm taking in about 400 to 450 grams of carbohydrates a day. So bagels are a great source to get in those carbs and really jack them up. And so what I do recommend is to have 1 to 2 servings of fruit and 1 to 2 servings of vegetables per every 1,000 calories that you are consuming. So my calories are roughly 3,300 to 3,500 every day. And so I just got in 2 servings of fruit from that smoothie. And my dinner meal, I'm gonna be having 4 servings of vegetables. So damn, that's bomb. All right, and now time for the peanut butter and fluff cinnamon raisin bagel. my childhood right here. Well, all right, that meal was delicious. Now I'm gonna go clean up my dishes and catch up on some work, let this meal digest a bit, and then get in a home workout, and I'll be back with some food shortly. So we just got in a solid workout, so stay tuned for another home workout coming soon. This one will be a little more advanced than my previous one, but if you did miss my previous workout, I will put it up above so you guys can check it out. So right now the time is currently 4:39 p.m. and we're gonna be making our next meal, and this meal is like pretty much a staple of mine. I always go for like 1 pound of meat. I always add in some rice, and then I'll throw in some type of vegetable, and then we can top it with some salsa and cheese. But literally, this meal is so easy to make. Check it out. So these are all the ingredients that we're going to need. So we're gonna use 1 pound of ground chicken. So all we're gonna do is throw this in the pan, season a little bit, and chef it up. Over here we have some jasmine rice. Takes 90 seconds to cook. Right here is the steam fresh vegetables. It takes about 5 minutes to cook in the microwave. And then we will top it with some mozzarella cheese, as well as some salsa. All right, so while I'm waiting for all this to cook, I'm gonna munch on this Honeycrisp apple. Damn, that's good. Yeah, so this is my 3rd serving of fruit for the day. I had the blueberries with the smoothie, as well as a banana, and now we're having an apple. All right, so it is 5:01 and we are ready to eat. So that meal took barely any time to cook. Quick and easy, that's what I really do like about it. And again, you can adjust this any way you want to fit your nutrition needs. Like obviously I need a lot more calories than the average person because I train a lot more. I'm pretty active and I'm about 207 pounds. That's what I did weigh this morning. So I do try to shoot for at least like 1 gram per pound of body weight in protein, and then carbohydrates is usually like double my body weight, so it's around like 400-ish. And then fat is like anywhere from like 80 to 100 grams. So in this meal we do have 4 servings of veggies, 1 pound of meat, some cheese, some salsa. Oh, and I do have some Cholula hot sauce if I want to kick it up a notch. But yeah, this meal is amazing. Yeah, let's add a little Cholula. And we do have some coconut water. I seriously love this stuff. And what I really love about intermittent fasting is not only is it great for your health and your body, you get to eat these big, massive meals and fully enjoy yourself and get well satiated. And what's funny is like a lot of people will see like a meal this size and like, how do you eat that and not get fat? Well, if you watch this video, you can basically learn how. Just look at that goodness. And so we got broccoli, we have carrots, we have corn, we have potatoes, we have chicken, rice, salsa, and cheese. This is seriously, it's so good for how easy it is to make. And to wrap up this full day of eating, we do have some Cinnamon Toast Crunch with some 2% milk. My favorite cereal. Oh, that's amazing. So that is basically what my nutrition does look like, and again, it does vary. I do switch up my food sources. I will switch up my fruits, switch up my meats, and just kind of have variety in there so I don't get bored. As you guys can see, I'm pretty flexible with my diet. I do eat a high carbohydrate diet because I am super active, and carbohydrates will make you strong. They are the body's best fuel source. So again, my nutrition for today, I believe I ended at like 3,219 calories. So on a daily basis, my calories are anywhere from like 32 to 3,300. That's just kind of where like my maintenance is. And then on like say a cheat day, I'll just have a big surplus and eat whatever I want. And I just kind of use it as a boost in the gym. But since I'm not going to be training in the gym, I'm going to try to do as much as I can here at home. So I want to leave you guys with a few tips before I go. So if you guys have never tried intermittent fasting before, I highly recommend it. You could basically start at like a 12 to 8 eating window. So you would start eating at 12 p.m., kind of like I did. I started at 12:30 and I stopped eating around like 5:30. So it was a smaller window. So that's typically how long I fast daily. So I fast roughly anywhere from like 18 to 22 hours daily, depending on it. And if you are looking to lose weight, you can kind of close that window so you're in a much smaller feeding window. So that way when it is time to eat, you only have say an hour or 2 hours to eat your meal, and you'll kind of fill up faster, and it'll kind of trick your mind into thinking that you're eating more food because you're so full. So it is a very good tool to use. I personally love fasting. There's so many health benefits, and I like to eat big meals and feel full and satisfied. And don't forget to use the rule of thumb of having 1 to 2 servings of vegetables and fruit per every 1,000 calories you do consume. So that's going to be today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.